Yes, hello, welcome into FM21 Sports here for the one season challenge with Barcelona. If you missed the last episode, go and check it out. We introduced you to the squad and kind of started this final one season challenge. So go check it out if you missed it. In today's episode, we will start our season up against Atletico Pamplona, and also I'll give you a little update on the transfer front. There's been a couple outs and a couple of ins, and in fact, we'll talk about those right now. Two main outs to talk about. Francisco Trincao going on loan to Rennes is the first one. And we've managed to sell Martin Braithwaite for £12 million to Arsenal, which I think is not too bad a deal at all. So those couple of outs have happened. This means we've also brought a couple of players in. The first one is Christian Pavon, who we've brought in from Boca Juniors. We paid £7.5 million for him. A very nice winger. He can also play up front if needed, but he'll mainly be used as a winger for us, coming off the bench. Probably 24-year-old Argentine, 11 caps for Argentina. A very nice, well-rounded player. Hopefully he'll do well for us. Maybe, not playing instead of Messi, but when Messi gets tired, I'm sure Pavon can replace him fair enough. As you can see from the bottom down there, he played one pre-season game for us so far and scored a hat-trick in it, so it's a pretty good start to his career at Barcelona. And we've also brought back ZLATAN Ibrahimovic for the second spell at the Camp Nou. I mean, look at those stats. There's so many green statistics there, including 20s and first touch and flair and determination and leadership and natural fitness. He's maybe not quite as fast as he used to be, but he certainly knows how to finish. And that could be important for us up front. We brought him in for £5 million from AC Milan. You can see throughout his history, he's been Ajax, Juventus, Inter Milan, Barca, AC Milan, PSG, Man United, LA Galaxy, back to AC Milan, and now back to Barcelona. He's been a proven goal scorer wherever he goes, and hopefully he can do that for us here at Barcelona. It gives us a chance to have different styles of strikers up there, whether it be Griezmann up top or Ibrahimovic. Even we can play Griezmann and Messi on the wings and Ibrahimovic up front. He's 38 years old, so I imagine he's going to decline fairly quickly, but hopefully for this season he can score us some goals. Almost bringing the old band back together. Ibrahimovic and Messi were obviously in the same team when he was bought for £61 million for Inter Milan, and then a year later was sold for £20 million to AC. We haven't quite paid that amount of money for him, but £5 million is what we have paid for him. And this is the tactic we're going to go for as well. It's a 4-3-3. No surprises there when you look at the players that we have here at Barcelona going with this formation. And this is what the team is probably going to be for first choice. Instead of Neto in goal, it would be Ter Stegen when he's not injured. But the defence is Sergio Roberto on the right, Jordi Alba on the left with Lingley and Piqué at centre-back. Busquets just in front of them. Pedri is going to play alongside De Jong in midfield. Griezmann on the left, Messi on the right, and Ibrahimovic up front. You can see lots of very good players the further forward we go there, and not too bad at the back. To be honest, it's a very good team. We should hopefully be challenging for the La Liga and also challenging for the Champions League as well. As I say, today's game is up against Atletico Pamplona, who have been in La Liga for a couple of seasons now. So we'll see how we do up against them. Let's just get straight into it. So here we are, making our managerial debut here for Barcelona up against Pamplona. As we say, we are wearing our red and blue stripes. Pamplona are in their white and they're playing 5 at the back, 3 midfield and 2 up front. So hopefully we can dominate that and get a win today. It's a free kick very early on for us here, right on the edge of the box. It's Lionel Messi going to take it. Can he score? Yes, he can. 20 minutes in and Messi gets himself his first goal of the season. Oh, I tell you, it's good to have amazing players like that. We had Ronaldo at Juventus and now we've got Messi here at Barcelona. Cracking free kick from him. Up 1-0, and hopefully that will prove the cutting edge we need a player like Messi. The ball swung in there and Frankie de Jong's got himself a goal. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes there. A lovely cross in from the free kick on the left hand side from Messi toward the back post. You'll see a ball come in here. It's headed off the bar by Lingley, and De Jong just tucks that in at the near post, or at the near post after the head. The near post changes depending where the ball is, isn't it? But it was well tucked away, and we're up 2-0 here, totally dominating this game. Messi with another free kick, swings it in, it goes all the way to the back post, and De Jong's got it now. Can he put it in? He does. It's in toward Griezmann and it's cleared away. And we're just 10 minutes off of half time here. And we are currently up 2-0. Gerard Piqué's got himself a tight hamstring. So we'll bring on Araujo for that. And we'll see how Piqué survives after this game. The ball swung into the back post by Pamplona. But it is headed over. And it's been a fairly quick first half. And we lead it 2-0. The only downer in that really was Piqué getting injured. We'll need to see at the end of the game how long he's out for. I'll say that we've played well so far. We'll see how we do in the second half. Maybe a few more chances. Ball's thrown in here on the right-hand side for Pamplona. Vidal with it into Garcia. What's he going to do? He's facing the wrong way. He's played it all the way back to the defence. And it's played long, but Langley heads that away toward De Jong now. And what's he going to do? Plays it back to Busquets. And Busquets switches it to Messi. And Roberto's on the overlap. And can he get this ball in? Can he reach the byline? He swings it toward Griezmann. It's now Jordi Alba. Will he hit this from the edge of the box? No, he doesn't. He drives to the byline. Will he swing it in? No, he gets challenged. Is that a penalty? It would appear not. Pedri's got it now. Finds Alba. The ball's put in the middle and Griezmann tucks it in for his first goal of the season. The defender's on the ground. It looks like he might be injured. I'm not quite sure. But it's a good finish from Griezmann there. See, Alba was challenged. Pedri got the ball back. Played it into Alba, who swings that in low, and Pedri sticks out a leg. Sorry, not Pedri. Griezmann sticks out a leg, scoring the goal, and possibly injuring the defender in the process. And we are now top of this table on goal difference. You can see ourselves, Alaves and Real Madrid all in 3 points, but we are winning on goal difference at the moment. We've had nearly 20 shots in the first hour of this game. Total domination. We're going to make a few subs here as we get toward the end of this. We'll take off Langley and put Umtiti in at centre back for a little bit, though he's still carrying a little bit of a knock. He'll give him 20 minutes in this game. Looking at midfield to take off Pedri and bring on Pjanic. And Ibrahimovic has not been great, so we'll push Griezmann up front and put Fati on the left wing. Messi with the free kick. It's swung into the back post. De Jong heads it and he gets his second of the day. Two wonderful balls in from Messi, which have resulted in De Jong's goals. The first one obviously from the rebound from the crossbar, and this time it's just straight up De Jong with a header. He's got such height for a centre midfield player. It's a real benefit to have there, and he goes and scores 2 goals in this one, and we're up 4-0 now. Total domination. Jordi Alba plays it into Pjanic here and back to Alba, and can we make it 5 into Messi at the back post, who heads in. It's off the bar. Messi's not usually known for winning a lot of crosses, apart from that famous one in the Champions League against Manchester United, I think it was, wasn't it? That was a headed finish in that final. But he tried there, but the game's starting to kind of peter out a little bit now, and it is finished. And we've won 4-0, and that's a very, very impressive victory. If we can do that in all the games against the teams we're meant to beat, then when it comes to the tougher games, we can hope for a slightly better performance. You can see we defended very well. Most of the high-scoring ratings are that the highly rated players are in the defensive portion of the field. Good result, good performance. Everyone's happy with that. And we're now sat joint top of the table with Valencia after they beat Valladolid 5-1. Gerard Piqué's thankfully just out for 2 days with a tight hamstring, which is ideal. A very important centre-back for us. Don't want him out injured forever. So just looking at the fixtures, I think we're going to come back around about the first El Clasico of the season. We play against Real Madrid. The transfer window closes at the start of October, the 5th to be exact. So we might have some more transfers to make between now and then. So if we do, we'll let you know about that. I'm not quite sure when the Champions League arrives either, so it might be the first Champions League game we play as well. We'll maybe give you the draw. Maybe we'll just play against Levante and we'll show the transfer deadline day if there's anything that happens, and maybe a draw for the Champions League, depending on that is. I'm not sure, but it's going to be around one of these games in October at some point. The earliest you'll see is that game against Levante, and the latest will be the game against Real Madrid in our first El Clasico of the season. I hope you are looking forward to that. A bit of a shorter episode today, I'm afraid. It just was a very short amount of transfers, or a small amount of transfers I should say, to talk about, and then it was a fairly quick game even though we had 4 goals in it. If you have enjoyed this episode though, you know, say a 4-0 victory and a couple of signings including ZLATAN Ibrahimovic, then please do leave a like on the video. It really does help us out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you want to see more of this one season challenge, and until then, when we show you one of the games in October, we'll see you then.